Hey folks, got another replay for you today. It's a viewer replay. It's Brandon Fox again in his Skoda T25. We'll see if he can win this one. Looks like he does have 2 marks on the barrel. As you can see, you get double marks on the Czechoslovakian, so 4 marks equals 2 marks actually. Why they do that, I don't know. But at any rate, maybe he's trying to 3 mark this. I don't know. But I would probably load more gold if I was going for a 3 mark. I guess I'm a gold noob. And I think I would use optics or binos on this as opposed to a camo net, personally. But we'll see. And he is apparently mid-tier in this game. And Artie is already taking a liking. So there are 2 Arties in the game. So looks like they're already went ahead and pushed, and so Brandon is reloading here. And he's getting the rear of this Tiger. The King Tiger captured, and he puts a couple shots in. So good for him. Anytime you can work down a top tier heavy, you're doing good work. So he is perma-spotted here, obviously, because they've got a T37, but that T37 may not last long if he just continues to sit there and does not move, because Artie has a way of shooting and punishing people that don't move. In the meantime, the E25 is kind of pushing after him, and the Skoda has decided to push, and that is a huge mistake. Unfortunately, the ammo rack gets taken out, and this this Type 64 is not doing him any favors. But he does see, Brandon sees that he may have shots over here, and that's a good thing, right? He's just looking for shots on these guys in the back. And I think I would have probably shot at the Chi-Ri. That thing is super soft. He does fix his ammo rack, so that's good. And it's currently 2-3, and it looks like they have quite a bit in that upper corner, and quite a bit also in the heavy side. But you know, our team has quite a bit in the heavy side as well. So the Panther decides he's going to push hard, and much to his chagrin, he gets taken out. So being too aggressive on this map is a bad thing. Can definitely get you killed. Looks like he's looking for shots on that T78. And in the meantime, it's 6-4, and it looks like that T34-100 has been able to push the hill. I guess he's coming back middle now, but he's able to clear out the northwest corner of the map. There's our friend, the T78. 1 shot on him. We'll take it. And it's a very close game. However, Brandon's team has lost the heavy side terribly. So, got to keep an eye on that, I guess. The good news is they have an E25 and they've got a Nashorn. And both of those tanks can do some serious damage to heavies. Even though the E25 does not have... Speaking of E25s, I think I would have aimed those shots, and the reason I would have aimed those shots is because that E25 you could have tracked, but nevertheless he was shooting HE, which okay, and Brandon's able to pick up another 600, 700 damage out of that, so we're up to 1400 damage. This thing doesn't have terrible DPM. Most autoloaders do have poor DPM, but the short intra-clip reload combined with the short reload of 10 seconds really makes this thing a stone cold killer. And it looks like Brandon might be going after the Artie, which isn't a terrible idea, being all 3 other tanks have been spotted. And he is currently lit. Once that M44 gets into the city, it's going to be a tough sell, right? And the M44 seems to be just ignoring him at this point, which is good. King Tiger is alive, but barely. And Brandon does not get a chance to shoot it. You use a lot of auto aim, I've noticed. It's kind of interesting. On that tank, it doesn't matter. Anywhere you hit, it's going to pin, right? But you did lose a fair amount of health. And that KV2 is really an issue. It's really, really an issue. Because he can one-shot you with ease. You'd think that Type 64 might get a little more aggressive. I don't know. He's not been playing terrible, that Type 64, but I don't know. He seems to be very reticent to attack. And maybe that's why he just got taken out. So I like what Brandon's doing here. He's going around and trying to catch the enemy by surprise. That's actually a good thing. And creating a crossfire with his Nash horn at the same time. So gets into these bushes, and we're going to see if we can find anything here. So far, nothing. But he does pick up the Tiger, so good for him. I mean, he's up to 1,800 damage, so that's a good thing. Let me know if you did 3-mark this, Brandon. I'd like to know. Now, this is a dangerous game, but he's playing it smart by going low. And I personally would not make this poke. And he gets hit by Artie, but he does not get hit by the KV2. And he's reloading one round, one skill round. So I definitely would not auto aim that. There is no way I would ever auto aim that. I wouldn't have auto aimed the first time, to be honest with you, because you are exposing so much of your tank. But you're making it work, right? So you don't have to play perfect, you just got to play better than the enemies. And it looks like the E25 might take down the M44. We'll see. Oh, is this guy going to drown himself? I hate Artie players that drown themselves. It's such BS. Nope, he's not. Nice positioning there. And he's able to pick up some more damage. And M44... He's a little upset the M44 shot. Of course, nowadays doesn't really matter because there's no team damage, right? So that's the end of the game. Let's look at the after action report. Okay, here we are at the after action report. Of course, we did get an ace tanker. Good job on that, Brandon. Level Schleio's medal, which is killing 2 tanks that are a tier higher, and a Confederate. So he hit a lot of guys and a couple of Mons as well. He must have hit most of the enemy team, and we'll take a look at the after action report. He was second or first on the team. That Type 64 was actually second, so he was playing fairly well. The King Tiger, just by virtue of being a top tier heavy, ended up with 2,000 damage. So good on him. And let's take a look at the detailed report. 38 shots fired, 26 hits, and 23 pens. That's actually pretty good in this thing. Doesn't have the highest penetration, and he wasn't using that many gold rounds. I guess he used some, because maybe I wasn't paying attention, because he lost 30,000 credits on that game. And he hit 10 of the enemy tanks and killed 3. So yeah, that's a definite Confederate. That was on a 2-time, so he ended up with 2,500 experience out of the game. We appreciate you sending that in. Please do let me know if you happen to 3-mark that tank. I'd like to see that replay, even if it's not an ace tanker. Let's see it. Send it in to us, and we'll show it. We like to celebrate 3 marks. So appreciate you guys watching. We will catch you on the next one. Tonester out.